Hey there YouTube, I'm Ikitsu, this is the Ikitsu Times, welcome to my channel and welcome to a little bit of Frostpunk. So we've got the propaganda center, don't judge me. Costs wood to use, makes sense I guess. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and propaganda, and that's a thing that we can do. So anyway, we've got ourselves in the Londoners phase of the game, we've got ourselves set up to do some stuff honestly. Anyway, it's not a ton that I can do to sort of better my situation right now for the next little bit. I do want to get this steel mill upgraded though, if it weren't for the fact that I don't actually have anyone in it anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter that much. We're going to go ahead and put our tech towards a steam hub over here. One of the things I'm sort of noticing like quite early on in this game is that you have a much bigger manpower problem with Order than you did with Faith. I think Faith is actually stronger in that sense there. I haven't got the Foreman though, and that guy increases your effectiveness by like 40%, so that's kind of ridiculous. Have got a decent amount of food stored up at this point in time, so we're going to go ahead and upgrade our, use our rations. Probably want to make sure that these guys actually have the maximum number of patients, but alright, we'll pop that in there. So people are going to be pretty damn cold right now, so I'm not super stoked about that. We have got ourselves a couple working these things, and yeah, we're working on lighter scout sleds because I need more people. I need our scouts to find more people to fuel our order-driven society, please. Yeah, because of that, like a lot of stuff is just harder. Heating riot. Disperse the crowd, please. Right, so let's go ahead and turn this off. Ooh, yeah, I forgot about that. Right, so we'll turn that off and turn this on, I guess. That'll leave me 12 hours of fuel left. So that's not great. But we do want to just wait a little bit until I can turn the overdrive back on here, so it's going to be a long haul before we get back to being in a good spot here, so that's all fun. 12 hours through the night here, so yeah, not great. Not good times. Please, you guys, hurry up, stupid scouts. Anyway, we have got pretty good amounts of wood, we got decent amounts of food and everything like that, so things aren't too grim right now. Our discontent is like high, but our hope is crawling upwards ever so slowly. So things are going relatively as they're going. It's just blah. Yeah, managing our overdrive as compared to Steam Level 2 is going to be the thing here. I think we wait till we drop to about 400 coal, and then I switch to overdrive again. And then once it's daytime, since we've got actually fairly high production of coal, we should level out a bit. But actually, we should also be slowing down on consumption, because when we go to nighttime, we get rid of a whole bunch of these things. Looks like the propaganda center doesn't actually need this at all. I can turn that off. Actually, no, let's keep that on. Oh, that is... This building is on 24/7. God damn it. Okay, do I have to care? Alright, temporary settlement. I moved there to get there faster. Walled colony or the dreadnought. If I recall correctly, this is stuff. I would rather get the stuff faster as opposed to the people. Alright, can our watchtowers do anything for us right now? I don't think these do anything. They like provide hope for people who live around them for some reason, for reasons which I am still not entirely sure of. But yeah, I don't know. We're still on soup diet here. If I switched over to regular, like that would really help us out, actually. And now that we've got 2 of this type of food plant, I should be okay for food, actually. Even though it's saying, like, I've still got hungry people and we've got not enough food, but, you know, beyond that. I did just spend a bunch of food, like 30 points of it, to get through this cycle of sick people faster. So that has a bit to do with it. So I'm not actually sure, like, what exactly do employees do for this? I'm not really sure, honestly. Nope, we've got some starving people, and like I said, We'll switch on the overdrive and we'll switch down to steam level 1. That'll dramatically cut down our production, or consumption of coal, rather. We actually stay hot for a little while after we do that, even though our consumption drops, so it's pretty nice as far as that goes. Anyway, we've got 9 hours left before people start collecting coal again. I'm going to have to do something like right away to deal with this. I am going to get rid of like this hunter's hut. It's just not worth it anymore to have that. They're only producing like 16 food a day under ideal circumstances, whereas this is producing like 4.8 or something like that at an hour when it's active. So over the course of a day, 10 people are producing a lot more food out of these guys than I'm getting out of those other guys. So wood theft. Then send guards to get our wood back. We need that wood for propaganda pamphlets, apparently. I think these guys were not heading back home. They were going around. Guards have succeeded. I've got my wood back. Good. Lovely stuff here. And I don't think that we've got these guys on early shifts. We do have them on early shifts. So, yeah, no improvement to be found here. I kind of want to get more research centers. I've got enough scientists that I could do it. Oh, suddenly we've got 33 new sick people. I'm glad that I cleared out some of those sick. Okay, well, we're just about... Yeah, we're at that point where I feel confident doing it this way. That was probably a mistake, but whatever. Doing it the way I did it's a mistake, rather. Okay. This is going to be a complaint about it. Oh, people regain hope. Good. That didn't actually do anything for our hope. God damn it. Alright, well, we've got 3 hours of power left. People's hope is dramatically misplaced, in my opinion. Anyway. This is so close to being done, and then I can disband them, and then I can get more coal manufacturing. Basically, what we want to do here is just get these guys in more of these gatherer huts beside these coal thumpers. Pretty simple stuff here. Got 2 hours worth of coal left. Scouts reach Snowcliff. I think this is wood, food rations, and steam cores. Good stuff here. Discovered the Shrouded Cave. I think this is where there's like just kids. Which is not strictly speaking useful in any way, shape, or form, if I'm totally honest with you, but we're gonna go get them anyway. So that's fun. Alright, let's just do that. And again, hoping that no one starves to death. The people are furious. Send the guards to calm them down. Alright, well, like I said, not a ton that we can do about the circumstances as they are. I think that's our ultimatum, though, that we have got to do something to make people a bit happier. So let's get this switched to that. Okay. Our coal situation is really bad. We already don't have anyone in the wood chopper.
Come, lads. We must work harder.
Now, the thing is, these weren't, I think, active. Well, maybe it was. In any event. Would love to get the work foreman pretty soon. Why is this at 0%? Are these guys protesting? Going to build. Okay. Yeah, so this thing keeps popping up and saying that it's full of production, like it doesn't have any more stuff in it. So that's kind of what's happening as far as that goes. You can actually dismantle this building, probably. I'll wait till this is done being mantled. I don't know. But yeah, I'm sort of reaching that point where it's like, you need 800 coal to survive a single night. It's like, Alright. Got 28 people available. I could actually have them there, and then I could also still do this. This is just such a useless building right now. Oh, actually. make sure this is working for us first here. So I'm just about at the point in time where I want to get that outpost shelter. It is important for me. Honestly, healthcare installation is also important for me. I'm just not getting it. Okay, let's get the Steam Hub range upgrade. I'm going to have to remember to actually deactivate all our Steam Hub range upgrades pretty much as soon as I get them. But that's a different issue. And in terms of like building stuff, let's get rid of this. And you know what? No, I'm gonna cancel it. I will just put them in here. I've got nothing better to do with them necessarily. And like our food, like I said, our food situation not actually amazing right now. We'll get the work foreman in just a little bit here, and I can slam that down on our iron mill. I think would be the good one. Actually, no, coal. Coal production is kind of desperate right now. So probably like this guy here, if I increase that by 400% or whatever the hell. Alright. I definitely don't want to increase the number on this one because this coal thumper is sort of already working as hard as it can. I probably do need to actually upgrade my coal thumpers pretty soon. Well, in any event, we'll take a look at our Book of Laws in just a little bit here. The work foreman, I think, is supposed to be super potent, but I'm not sure I agree with it being as good as the shrines, because the shrines you could influence like every single building that you've got. And I think that that's a little bit more useful than just having one building work really efficiently. But maybe it's not that. Maybe it's actually several buildings. I don't know. Like I've said, I've not done this. Hey, we got a whole bunch of kids. Shit. 34 kids. Alright, off we go then. How are you guys doing up here? You guys are very near Dreadnought Landing. So that's good, I guess. Alright, let's head on in here. So I could also get the prison. Could get Agitator or Pledge of Loyalty, which I don't really want to do. So let's get the Foreman. Increase the efficiency of a workplace by 40% for 24 hours. So, let's see how this damn thing works. Yep, looks like I can foreman by doing this. So this will cost 10 food rations, which is not that bad. And it will just be 40% faster at whatever it does for the next... how long? I believe it's supposed to be 24 hours, but I don't know that for sure. Now, the problem, I might... this had better be 24 hours. This is going to really piss me off if it doesn't. Alright, so we'll do that to gain the extra efficiency on our coal production, because I badly, badly need coal. Generator stress is actually going down quite nice. Alright. There's Tesla City. I'm gonna head over to the walled colony first here. That might be people, though. If it's people, I'm in trouble. Anyway. Yeah, this is, looking pretty bad for me, actually. Just in terms of coal production here. This is actually apparently full. Yep, that was full. Ooh, wait. I can do this with every building? As long as I've got food? Holy crap. Alright. I'm gonna do this a couple buildings here that I need working. Does that work on this building? Can I? No. I can, however, go patrol. So I might as well. Can I foreman this place? No, that would have been really nice. Foreman that. George Foreman grill just everything. So now what's the production on this here? Holy crap. Yeah, that is so good. Because if you're doing that to your food production buildings, it's easily going to pay for itself. Alright, cool. Let's do that there as well. Looks like I actually have to do this with multiple thumpers, because, like, even under these circumstances, like, this thing's still filling up faster than these guys can get from it. Although, admittedly, 2 of these are kind of screwed, so it's kind of an issue. Well, shit, that was poorly timed.
Time for rest.
Okay. And unfortunately, I can't use foremans in some of these other things here. Okay. A restless group. Okay, so if I do this, the number will rise slightly, but not a lot. And that's better than what it could have otherwise been. Alright, so we got 100 rations right now. I need a lot more, but the next day should carry with it some good things. And also, like, I'll have the Steam Hub upgrade range, which is not a good thing, in a certain sense there. Oh, someone died. What from? Oh. Okay, so I have to actually probably save scum that, because I want to try and do a deathless run if I can, and if it's RNG based, then all I can really do is, yeah, so I'll be right back. Alright, and we're back. So we've got demands to open an infirmary, we've got the prison that I've got to build here, so that's fun. Yeah, we've got all sorts of crazy things going on here. I'm going to build the prison, like, I don't know. I don't think it really matters, honestly, where I'm building a prison in this game. It's probably not true at all. It probably matters tremendously for some reason which I cannot entirely comprehend. I think we'll build it here. Damn it. There. Okay. So we should have some people able to work on that in a little bit. We've got some houses for some kids and so on and so forth. And we have a lot of sick people. That's why they're demanding we build an infirmary. Now, unfortunately, I have not actually got the tech for that. We're currently working on a difference engine. So that's lovely, I guess. We had a weird event where a fellow from our propaganda center committed suicide, but it didn't count. We don't have them listed here as a buried citizen, and it didn't drop my population, and a bunch of other stuff, so I don't know what the hell happened to him. Anyway, got other things to worry about. I'm probably going to have to throw this into overdrive during the night here. That's pretty much fine. Now, if you're wondering sort of what in the hell I'm doing, what I want to do is get actually to the thing that makes it so that houses are cheaper, and then use that tech so that I can just upgrade all my houses in one big mass sort of swoop there without paying as much for it. So that's kind of what I'm hoping to be able to do. A bunch of my buildings did just get put into the situation they're in. I'm going to go ahead and throw this down here. Oh, that's the wrong thing. I don't have enough iron for the stupid industrial hothouse, do I? Yeah. Okay. Fine. We will be getting some more workers, though, so I can get an industrial something pretty soon here. I would love to get another steelworks over here, for example. So, what we could do is get the steam steelworks built over here. That'll be the work for the night here, as well as the prison and the houses and stuff like that. We have got, like, we have got a bunch of stuff coming in here, so I could also potentially use that to build some mechs, but I kind of want to wait until those are cheaper as well, since I don't really need any of the other resources that badly right now. Wow, I have to have friggin'... I love how the prison gives us hope. That's kind of gross, but okay, whatever. Other than that, I'm sort of out of workers right now. Yeah, like what I'm noticing here, like the difference in terms of how much labor is required when you're using order as compared to faith, like faith feels actually a lot stronger to me. Just because I don't really need anybody to do anything. Like if I had gone faith, I'd have something like 40 extra workers right now. And that would be just a huge spike to my productivity. Like I could probably have way more people on coal. Just gonna hit the coal overdrive here for a little bit so that we're on much better terms as far as like discontent should drop a little bit there once that overdrive kicks in. Or maybe it won't actually. Wow, okay, good times. Well, we also need this thing. We can go ahead and hit the guard station up. We're finally going to start losing some Londoners, so that's going to be nice, I guess. But in the meantime, In the meantime, I'm just going to choke to death and die. That's, you know, probably what's going to happen here. Anyway, got some spots for more houses here. I've only got enough room for 30. But... or no, only 20 here, actually. Cool. I could build some in the back row, though, as well, so that's also fine. I do have to do some janky stuff back there as far as spacing goes, so I kind of don't want to build stuff over there right yet. Either way, this will be fine. Ooh, yeah, we're up to 62 sick people. Fantastic. 27 hungry people. And we're gonna get a big wave of new hungry people in just a second, so that's always fun. Okay. Another theft. Guards may retrieve some stolen wood. Okay, so I'm kind of tired of them just constantly stealing the wood, but, you know, whatever. It's actually not the worst thing in the world. Okay, so I can't remember if there's that much past Tesla City here, but I am still going to send these guys out. Trying to remember if there's anything further this way, and I think I got everything that way. So I think we send them up to the Dreadnought Landing. No, I'm just going to leave them here for now. We've got the other group that'll probably get murdered by Tesla City. Oh, no, there is stuff past Tesla City. I'm pretty damn sure. So these guys will head out to the Dreadnought Landing. We got to build 61 housing worth. Well, shit. Okay, time to do the janky shit in the back here. Okay, so what we want to do is have this sort of like right in the center here, if I recall correctly, and I'm not sure if that's going to automatically space itself out correctly either. But what we're hoping to do is make it so that these things spread out such that I get exactly 6 down here. This does not look like that's working. And because the game is kind of jank, gotta do this in this weird-ass way here. Can I do this? Nope, that's a little bit too compressed or something. I hate doing this. I really do. Alright. For some reason this side it worked, but at the same time I'm actually not sure if that's minimum sized. Yeah, that's a little bit bigger than minimum sized over there, and I think it's a little bit bigger than minimum size over here too. Okay, great. Well, I'll have to deal with this. I'll be back once I have.
Okay, and we're back. So I've skipped ahead quite a bit, and in a certain sense I've also gone back.
Excuse me. So, yeah, I did find that it's just like I had to change things that I'd done, and so on and so forth, which is going to be, I think, pretty common with this playthrough. So this is substantially different than what I had last time. I find that in this difficulty, it's just ridiculously common for you to be like, oh yeah, no, I'm completely screwed. I guess I have to just deal with it. Anyway, so yeah, this is our setup right now. So hopefully we can still keep dodging. I've been trying to dodge the automatic death events, and in the course of that, I've been finding actually it's just fine to let your discontent ride high with this faction, because you can just use these guys to sort of deal with it. So I've just been letting discontent pop up and then just beating it down with guard patrols and, like, prisons. Not brilliant, but it is what it is. And what it is totalitarian dictatorship, so that's... Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and start working on another section of city here. This section here is just 2 houses, and we go ahead and throw down our... no, not that part. Fighting arena. Now this fighting arena has to go here, because we've been putting them on the left. If we were to put it on the right suddenly, then someone would be out of luck in getting their precious watchtower looking over them, observing their every movement and making sure that they're never ever happy. Good times. Anyway, one of the things I could also potentially do is just expand the ring size of this guy here, and then turn off this one, and then have a... so we'll figure out how far this goes. Just shy. Okay, so this might still be important, but what we'll do is we'll build our We'll build our thing for behind here and see how that works, I guess. So we'll build a road there. We'll build a steam hub back here. Going to keep feeding food into our everythings because that's how I think Order has to deal with shit. Gotta say, I definitely feel like Foreman is the only thing that really saves Order from being completely trash compared to, like, Faith, because Faith, you just sort of passively get stuff. This one, I guess the guard station's patrol ability is a bit stronger than either of the two that the Faith faction uses, but lockup here is kind of garbage, because it means that I've got all these people here that just aren't working, so that's not brilliant. Oh, what the hell's happening right now? I'm guessing pop-up of some sort? Weird. Alright, so like these guys are going to be in here for days, and like manpower is just a problem for this sort of ideology. Not really sure. Okay, so you guys made it back home. This is an outpost team. I'm going to send you guys over to Freshwater Springs, I guess. Haven't done Frozen Grove or Snowcliff yet. These guys are kind of... I focused sort of on the right there for a little while, just because it was stuff that was closer by that I could get done fairly quickly. Going through our tech tree, like, I find I need to just get stuff done really, really quickly here. Okay, so that did get us all those extra people. We are getting the housing for them built right now. Apparently we've got enough houses now, so that's good. We'll put 5 of those guys in there, and we'll start replacing all the people that got removed from their jobs because they're in jail. So once we got all of those guys sorted out there, fortunately no engineers, unfortunately, so would have been nice to have gotten some of those. Cap this one out here. What's going on with you guys? Sabotage. Stop squeaking all day. Oh, that's fine. We're not even working for, like, most of that time. Alright, so, still got a few more workers we can chuck in here. Need engineers for that. I can pull 5 engineers off of something else, though, so... Pull these 5 here, gain those there. And I could just cap out this if I wanted to. I could also probably do with some, well... yeah, I'm not too sure. I feel like I could bring back more people at this point in time. Our food situation is looking great, so that helps. Yeah, this one's full, so we'll feed them. What I dislike about having more hospitals than I have patients is that I kind of feel like I want to find the ones that actually have patients in them before I give them food, because otherwise it's sort of a waste. But I think it sort of sometimes auto-balances it in there. Not too sure. Alright, this I don't need to activate until about here, so that's a 3-level drop. It's going to be brutal. Fortunately, we are doing okay in terms of our teching here. During this day, we're going to have to get this automatic prototyping done. Unfortunately, I think I've boosted just about all of these guys, so I can't really speed through tech much more than I'm already doing. Down to 23 Londoners, which is pretty good. But, yeah, 23 Londoners, and it's the morning. We've only got, like, a small number of sick people, so... Nothing here at the Frozen Pond, we know that. It says new landmark, but there's nothing here. Great, cool. Time for you guys to head all the bloody way over to, like, this way, I guess, so we'll have you guys join over at Freshwater Springs as well. Just be a million years before you get there, that's fine. Did one of my guards get thrown in jail? Because, like, I've noticed that that does seem to happen, that sort of thing from time to time. Oh god, why is this at 0%? Oh, I know why. Everyone on this shift is from the new wave of dudes. Okay, cool, great, fantastic. So I'm wondering actually if efficiency matters at all for this stupid thing. But part of me is also just like, should I hit the button and put a bunch more people in jail? I kind of feel like I should. Let's not right now, though. I mean, there's that temptation to just throw everyone in jail. It's nice and warm in there. It's nice and warm everywhere right now, honestly. Alright, so we can drop this down 2 levels. Now, one of the things as well, because of the way I've changed my build order, everyone's got houses, which is pretty crazy. Okay, so what I want to do, I think, is set this one to radius 2 here. That reaches there. Then we can set this one to radius 2 as well. And it'll get a bunch more stuff, and then we can turn this one off. And that should get me everything I need in that area. This one now is going to reach out to, like, here, but kind of still want this one for these last little bits here. I probably should have built it further to the left and further back or something like that, but this is kind of okay. Let's check our progress here. Yeah, these are going to be done real fast here. 187% research speed's pretty fast. Mix of like agitators and foremen and all that other good stuff there. Alright, so our coal is going to be going up just real damn fast. I'm going to have to get some more storage for that pretty quickly here. Alright, so you're up to the next top level there. I think it's the top level. I kind of want to get generator 3 for the cold snap, but at the same time I don't really need it that badly for this cold snap, but probably still a good idea to get it. Stuff like lighter scout sleds would also potentially be pretty good at this point, but we've just run past I think where that would be useful, so I'm going to go ahead and get gen power 3. The other stuff useful, but this feels like it's the one that's going to be most like immediately relevant. What's the base time at 18 hours? I'm not even sure if I'm actually going to finish this in time. It'll take 9 hours. I think I'm going to be just shy of getting it before the cold snap. Nope, actually we should be fine. Okay. So I'm just using this little guy to shovel up these resources that are kind of in the way here. I'll probably put it back on actually the wood here, though, pretty quickly. It's just that I would like to be able to expand along that road pretty soon here. The other thing I need to get is actually the factory. I still don't have the ability to build that in this particular playthrough. I haven't really needed it too badly, but I have got 13 steam cores, so that is a thing. I would love to get more wall drills and have them plugged over here with another automaton. That would be pretty damn good for us right now. And it looks like our coal thumpers are doing a pretty good job keeping up with the sort of ratio of things I've got around them. Hard to tell for sure, though. Anyway, can I feed anybody? Yes. You guys have some food. Okay, get both of those guys. Yeah, I'm going to start to need wood again pretty soon here, so I'm going to have that canceled, and I'm going to send this guy back onto here. Wait till he's back online, and then we'll start yelling at him again. I could start getting people to work on food faster, but honestly speaking, we've got a lot of food right now. It's not super necessary. Our coal's doing fine as well. Like, there's nothing really to foreman right now, because we're doing sort of okay on our resources. I could do it to, like, theoretically peel people away from certain jobs that we're already doing and just work on other things instead, but it doesn't make a ton of sense to do that to me. So how much time have I got left for this? I've got a day left for this. Oh, well. Okay, hold on, I have to go back for this. Apparently there's a way for me to actually save scum this. I'll be right back.
Okay, so we dodged that event. The way you do it is you just get rid of everybody from the job site before you click on the event thing.
I kind of hate these sort of events here where it's just like, oh yeah, and then a bunch of people die for reasons. I know it's supposed to like just add drama, but it does mean that it's just like, oh yeah, no, people just, yeah, we're just gonna kill your people. There's literally nothing you can do about it. I think the way you can do it is you don't have like certain buildings. As far as I know, that prevents events from happening, but at the same time, if you don't have those buildings, then you have the Londoners' riot, so it's not actually an option as far as I can tell, because the like, you can't get hope from the order or faith buildings. At least not in any relevant sense. Alright, is there anything left in here that I really wanted to get? I don't want to get these two. Like, these two are kind of not necessary. It'd be nice to get forceful persuasion to a certain degree, but I hopefully won't have that many prisoners, honestly. So I feel kind of like just getting moonshine. This way my discontent's going to keep dropping down even more. Our discontent's already really low, but I feel like this is going to be pretty efficient. So at this point in time, I've also just built some random extra these things for no good reason, honestly. One of the nice things about doing this, though, where you have got more workshops, is that you can shuffle your workshops around. So I've actually moved a bunch of people into here so that I could activate more of these foremans. So if you have more workshops than you've got engineers, you can still work that by having them shuffle around to ones that have foremen still, which feels good. So you can have like twice as many, like if I had, instead of just 6 here, if I had 12 workshops, I could constantly have them all foremen and just move them off of one and have a new foreman in a different one, which sort of feels stupid. But it is the way of things sometimes, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, our stupid jail here has got like 30 or 20 prisoners, and they're going to be in there for like in the lockup for a lot of time, till the end of time, basically. Hopefully we can get some more people. Sort of what we're doing with these guys here. In the meantime, I did also figure out what's going on. Like, these things, like, these icons only appear when these guys are actually traveling to you with the thing. So, they actually get produced sort of regardless. I wish that was a bit clearer or something like that, but whatever the hell. Anyway, I'm not really going to be going anywhere with those guys for a little bit. So this isn't going to increase the heat of these, but we'll just create coal piles faster. So that's not super important. Gathering post installation I feel like is a good thing so that I can get to efficient gathering here. But I also kind of need large resource depots pretty soon here. I'm going to get the resource depot upgrade right now. It should be fairly fast tech, in all honesty. It's going to be like a 4-hour tech to get that. This didn't automatically spike to... Good, okay. If that automatically went all the way up to 4, it would have made me pretty unhappy. Alright, and tomorrow we'll lose a bunch of these guys, and since I've only got like a day left here, hopefully we lose all of them, but whatever we don't, we'll lock up. And that's gonna just have to be how it is, and then if I get an event that... Okay, so I just got an alert that says I've got low disk space. So, yeah, we're going to call this an episode for now, I guess. Hope you found this one enjoyable, and of course, as always, hope to see you guys all next time.